Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. So good afternoon, everyone. Shall we start now? As like 3 minutes.
Yes, teacher.
Where are the others? Ethan, so I will wait there for a while. We have to move someone unit 10 today, right?
Teacher အတက်မသွားဘဲနဲ့ revision တွေပြန်လို့မရဘူးလား
Oh, just kidding. Revision တွေပြန်ကြရပြီလား? ပြန်နေကြပြီလား?
ဟုတ်သမီးဘာလောက်ရမှမသိတယ်ဟို English မနေ့ကတည်းကမကန်ရသေးဘူးတခြားဘာသာတွေတော့
Okay. အဲ့ဆိုရင်ကြိုင်မယ်နော် ဒီတစ်ပတ်စကြိုင်မယ်နော် revision စကြိုင်ပြီးတော့နားမလည်ရသေးဆိုပြန်မယ် grammar point တွေနော် I think
သမီးတို့ကနောက်ထပ်တစ်ပတ်လုံးရှိပြီ
နောက်တစ်ပတ်လုံးရှိတယ်ဟုတ်တယ် The exam will be that difficult အရင်ခက်ခဲရုံမဟုတ်ဘူးနော် So as you
teacher ထုတ်မှာမလား မေကုန်းက teacher တို့ပဲထုတ်မှာ
no
teacher တို့ထုတ်ရင်နည်းနည်းသိပြီး teacher လွယ်လွယ်လေးမေးလိုက်ရတခြားဆရာမတွေထုတ်ရင်
ဒီစက်ထုတ်လိုက်မှပိုခါသွားဆိုတော့
teacher ကိုယုံပါတယ် teacher အဲ့လောက်အခက်တွေမင်း
ဟုတ်ပါ
ငါယုံလိုက်မယ်နော် teacher
ဘယ်သူပြောရလဲ So actually we don't make questions, okay? ကျွန်တော်ထုတ်မထုတ်ဘူးမိသွားလေနော် So as usual, there will be reading, there will be writing, and there will be some grammar items in the exam sheet. And I think that won't be that difficult, okay? Is that okay?
okay
Okay. I'm waiting. So Aka လည်းမလာသေးဘူးเนาะ Aka လည်းမလာသေးဘူး ချိန်ထိုက်လည်းမရောက်သေးဘူး ကျေစင်လည်းမရောက်သေးဘူး မနက်ကဘာချိန်ဝင်သွားလို့လဲ နောက်ကြ အော်ကျေစင်ရောက်ပြီ တမတွေ့ ရောက်ပြီ ဟန်ဒီရောက်ပြီ
အချိန်မှမရှိဘူး
ဘာချိန်မှမရှိလားမနက်က
ဟုတ်
အော်အဲ့ဆိုရင်အိမ်ရမထားကြသေးတာလည်းဖြစ်တယ်
အကာကိုထင်တယ်အကာအခုထိအိတ်နေလိမ့်
9ရောက်ပဲရောက်သေးတယ်9ရောက်ပဲချိန်ထိုက်လို့မရောက်သေးခိုင်းချိန်ထိုက်လို့စောတယ် Valentin you're back
Yes, teacher.
အဲ့တော့ you မရှိတော့ you 1 minute ကိုကြာမနေရသေးလား
teacher. teacher.
မပြောအောင်လေ
အဲ့ဒါဆိုထိဆုံးအောင်သိလားနိုင်လဲဆို
What?
Valentin 1ပြီးတော့လေအနိုင်ကျင့်ကြတယ်သိလားနေရာ writing ခိုင်းလိုက်တာ
I have something to say.
Yes
Charlie is sleeping. I mean, Rentuan is sleeping.
Rentuan
is sleeping.
Rentuan is sleeping. How do you know how Rentuan is sleeping?
Because he is 21.
Okay, Aka is coming now. Aka ရောက်ပြီ Hello ကြားလေးရလွန်အမြင့်ထူအောင်ကျန်နေရမိန်းကလေးတွေမှာဟိုကကျန်နေထင်ထိုက်ကျန်နေရထင်ထိုက်ဟန်ရောက်ပြီနော်ဟန်ရောက်ပြီ ဒီနေ့ချိန်တိုင်းတက်မှမသိတာသူကပုံမှန်ဆိုစောရတယ်ဆိုနားနဲ့ထုတ်ပဲရောက်သွားတာလေလွန်ခဲ့တော့မနေ့ကအပြင်ရောက်သွားတာအပြင်ကနေနှမ်းတက်လို့မရလားကျန်မတက်ရှင်လို့ရှင်
မတက်ချင်တော့ခဲတော့
အဲ့တော့လေဒီဆက်ဟိုစာအုပ်အတက်မစားရင်တစ်ခုလောက်ပြောချင်တယ်မနေ့ကတစ်ချက်ကိုလေ descriptive writing မှာဆိုမှတစ်ချက် narrative တွေရေးလာကြလို့လေအဲ့ဒါလေးကိုတစ်ချက်ပြန်လုပ်ပေးပါအိမ်သားနော်
အချက်ကိုကြီးရမှာလား group နဲ့
ဟုတ်တယ် individual work ဖြစ်သွားပြီနော်အဲ့တော့တစ်ချက်ကိုအဲ့ရဲ့ဟို page number ဘယ်လောက်လဲမနေ့ကတစ်ချက်ကိုအဲ့ဟာလေး page number ဟိုလေးချက်ပွား8ရဲ့ workbook မှာ page number 56အဲ့ဟာလေးကိုတစ်ချက်ကိုဟိုလုပ်ပေးပြန်ရေးပေးနော် individual work homework ထပ်ပေးဒီချက်ကိုဘယ်နည်းလောက်ဆိုထပ်ပေးရမလဲဆိုတော့နောက်တစ်ပတ် နောက်ကြဆိုအရင်နောက်ကြပါလိမ့်မယ်နော်ဆရာ feedback ပြန်ပေးမှလည်းဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဟိုလောက်ထပ်ပြီးဆိုတော့အင်္ဂါဘုဒ္ဓဘုကျန်တာပရင်းနေ့လောက်ထပ်ပြီးနော်ကျန်တာပရင်းနေ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျန်တာပရင်းကိုအင်္ဂါနေ့ပြီးရောက်ထပ်ပြီးအင်္ဂါနေ့ပြီးမှ
ဟုတ်ရတယ်တီချာပြီးရ
နောက်တစ်ချက်နောက်တစ်ပတ်အင်္ဂါနေ့ကိုချိန်ပြီးအဲ့မှာအင်္ဂါဆိုတော့မှချက်ဘုဒ္ဓဘုကျန်တာပရင်းစစ်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်တောက်ကြနေတော့မှပြင်လို့ရဒါမှမဟုတ်လည်းချက်စောရင်လည်းကျန်တာပရင်းနေ့ပြင်လို့နော်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒါလေးအင်္ဂါအကုန်လုံးလုပ်ပြီးပါနော်အကုန်ရေးပြီးပါနော်တချို့လူတွေချက်အင်္ဂါဆိုရင်ကြောင်ဆောင်ပြီးမိတရားဆောင်နေကြတဲ့လူတွေရှိရနော်ကိုယ့်အနေကိုသိရနော်ကြားလားမသိဘူးဟဲ့ကြားကြလားလို့
Yes, sir.
တီချာကြားပါတယ်
ကြားပါ
ကြားရတယ်ကြားရပြန်တော့ကြလေခါတိတ်နေကြရပဲ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကြားပါတယ်ရှင်
ဘလို့
အင်္ဂါထပ်ပေးမယ်ဟုတ်နော်အင်္ဂါထပ်ပေးမယ်အဲ့56ကိုအဲ့တော့ topic က imagine that you are walking through a tropical jungle ကိုယ့်အကိုလမ်းလျှောက်တော့မှအဲ့မှာဘာဇက်လန် background နောက်ခံမှမပါဘူးအဲ့တော့ထဲကိုလမ်းလျှောက်ဖက်သွားတဲ့အချိန်မှာမျက်စိထဲမှာတွေ့သမျှမြင်များအကုန်လုံးကို detail describe လုပ်သွားမှာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ example ဆိုဘာလို့ရလဲဆိုတော့ချက်ပါလဲဟို course ထဲကအဲ့ဟိုခေါင်လေးဟို Jerry character နာမည်မသိဘူး number room ထဲမှာလေဝင်ပြီးတော့ပစ္စည်းတစ်ခုချင်းကိုသူမြင်တဲ့ပစ္စည်းတစ်ခုချင်းကို describe လုပ်သွားတဲ့ဥစ္စာအဲ့ test ကိုနမူနာယူပြီးတော့ကြည့်လို့ရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်သူကတော့အခန်းထဲမှာရှိတဲ့things တွေကိုသူက describe လုပ်သွားတာတမျိုးတော့ကြတော့တောထဲကိုဝင်ပြီးတော့မှတောထဲမှာလမ်းလျှောက်ပြီးတော့မှအဲ့တောထဲမှာမျက်စိမှာမြင်သမျှတွေ့သမျှအကောင်ပလောင်အပင်အပွင့်အကုန်လုံးကိုကျွန်တော် color တွေလည်းပါမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အကုန်လုံးကို describe လုပ်ပေးရမှာဟုတ်ပြီနော်ရေးနိုင်မလားလဲဆိုရင်ရေးနိုင်မယ်နော် okay အကောင်လုံးရမယ်နော်ရေးလို့ရမယ်နော်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့တီချာ
okay အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ပါမယ်ဆိုချိန်ခါကိုစာရင်ထိုက်မလားပြင်ချက်ထားလိုက်တော့အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဒီmanage ပါ so what's that global 9 Global 9, Unit 2, Personal Appearance. So are you guys ready? Okay, so we'll talk about personal appearance today. So all dress up. So we'll talk about the fashion, dress, and all about clothing in this chapter. So look at the people in the picture. Which of these words would you describe what the people in picture 1 are wearing? So in picture 1, so this is picture 1, right? So how can you describe traditional, formal, or informal? How will you describe this picture? Is it traditional, or is it formal, or is it informal?
Traditional.
Traditional. So how about you guys? How do you think? How will you describe this picture by using these 3 words? Is it traditional, is it formal, or is it informal?
Formal.
Formal situation. Yes, so it can be formal situation, and they maybe they are wearing their traditional clothes, as we can see, right? So how do you think, which countries are there? Huh? How do you think? In which countries? Is it Asian or is it Western?
I probably think this is Asians.
Yeah.
Indonesian. Yes,
Yes.
maybe Indonesian, right? So we can see some kind of longi or basul or something like that, right? So it is quite similar to our traditional clothes, but different at the same time, right? Their wearing style is quite different. So how about picture 2? Would you use the same words for the big people in picture 2? So is that also formal?
Yes, it's formal.
It is formal. How about, is that traditional?
Absolutely, yes, teacher.
Yes, they are wearing their traditional clothes, right? Okay. So we will move to reading. So read about the traditional Indonesian dress and find the items in italic in picture 1. So read this and find the items here. So the item has been italic, like sabut or something. I can't pronounce well because that is Indonesian usage. So you have to find the things in the picture and tell me back, okay?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. You're late.
Yes, teacher, sorry for that.
Okay, it's okay.
Teacher, what are we doing now?
We have to read this and you have to find these items in the picture that they are wearing.
Teacher, may I know the page number?
Page number is 14, 15, and it's Cambridge Global English 9. That's how 9 or something not silly. Unit 12, unit 2.
Teacher, အပေါ်က picture လေးတစ်ချက်လောက်ပြန်ပြပါလား။မဟဲနေကိုဘာမှရှာမရ။ Okay.
Anthony Tong is not here, right?
Yeah, as Hager's inside before he's leaving.
He falls asleep. Okay, maybe. So
Yeah,
I'll
he's
leave-
not sleeping. He's leaving.
Leaving teacher. He's gonna
Leaving.
leave this.
He's leaving the
school.
class.
No, class.
leaving the class.
He's gonna leave the school and join O-level teacher. That's what I
Oh,
meant.
really?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Huh? What happened, Aga? You will never come back. Okay. So you're gonna miss Bluetooth, right?
No.
No. Why
Actually,
not?
today is his last day, but he didn't join this year.
Oh, really?
Traitor. Betrayer.
Betrayer, yes. He didn't say anything yesterday.
No, he don't need to take exam.
I think so. He's not going to take the exams, right?
Right, teacher.
As he moved to another school. So did you find the items in the picture?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we'll start with subfood, right? Sorry for my pronunciation, and I can pronounce as well. So subfood, what is that? What is that thing in the picture? What is that? Can you find what is subfood? Everyone.
Subfood means like is it like Bao or something?
No.
Actually, a subfood is a piece of
Shared.
food worn by Balinese, right, men and boys as part of their traditional temple dress, and it is worn from the waist to knee. So probably that's not from the head, right? So over the kamban, kamban means a wider piece of fabric worn from the waist to ankle. So that is kamban, right? These are kamban.
Yeah.
And these are subfoot. These ones. Right? From waist to ankle. From waist to knee. This is subfoot, right? So this one. They are subfoot. And they are kamban, right? Right?
What
Kamban. Huh?
Compare under the support. Compare is under the support.
Panda is another subfoot, yes. Subfoot is a kind of like ပစိုးသမီးပစိုးကိုအောက်ကဝတ်တဲ့ဟာကျတော့ kamban အဲ့ဒီပုံမှာသူကထပ်ပြီးတော့ဒီလိုထပ်ပတ်ထားအဲ့ပတ်ထားတဲ့ဥစ္စာ subfoot လို့ခေါ်တာပစိုးရဲ့အပေါ်မှာထပ်ပြီးတော့ပတ်ထားကျွန်တော်မြန်မာလိုဆိုပစိုးတစ်ထည်ဝတ်တာပါသူကကျတော့အပေါ်ကထပ်ပြီးတော့မှအဲ့ထပ်ပတ်ထားတဲ့ဟာကိုကျွန်တော် subfoot လို့ခေါ်တာ and how about udan or udon I don't know.
ချက်ကောင်းပါအဲ့အပေါ်ဟိုင်
Yes,
Udon.
udon. These ones are udon, right? These ones. Udon. And how about kanbanya, right? Kibanya. What is that? Kibanya.
Yes, yes, အရှိအင်္ဂလိပ်ဝတ်
These balls, right? These balls,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So how do we call these? What are these?
Support.
Sabut, yes, sabut. And what are these?
Kamban.
Kanban. Yes. And what are these?
These are kipara.
Yes, kibara. And what are these?
Udan.
Udon. So how about these? What are these?
Woman with ထမိန်
So kanban လို့ပဲခေါ်တာသူတို့ကယောက်ျားလေးတွေဝတ်တဲ့ဟာရောမိန်းကလေးတွေဝတ်တဲ့ဟာရောဆိုတာ kanban လို့ခေါ်တာဟုတ်ပြီဒါသူတို့ကယောက်ျားလေးက kanban ရဲ့အပေါ်ကနေပြီးတော့မှသူတို့ဒီ support လေးထပ်ပြီးတော့ဝတ်ထားမိန်းကလေးကဒါဒီ kanban ကထမိန်လို့ဝတ်ပြီးတော့မှအပေါ်ကသူတို့ဒီစာရှိအင်းကြီးရှိပြီးဝတ်တာအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်ပါလေ kiban ညာလားလို့ခေါ်တယ်အဲ့တော့မြန်မာမှာကြတော့ how do we call
ခီမိန်အင်္ဂလိပ်ရာကအမျိုးသမီးအောက်ကဝတ်တာမိန်
အမျိုးသမီးအောက်ကဝတ်တာနဲ့အမျိုးသားအောက်ကဝတ်တဲ့ဟာနဲ့တူပဲပြောချင်တာဆရာတို့မြန်မာလိုကြောက်ခွဲထားရပါနန်းတွေဝတ်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ပစိုးမိန်းကလေးဝတ်တယ်ဆိုရင်လုံကြီးလို့ခွဲထားတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့သူတို့ကယောက်ျားလေးရောမိန်းကလေးရောဒီအောက်ကဒီပတ်ထားတဲ့ပစိုးထမိန်နှစ်ခုလုံးသူတို့ကဘာလို့ခေါ်လဲဆိုတော့ kanban လို့ခေါ်တာဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့ဒါ long sleeve with call a kanban ညာ with a kanban လို့ပြောရဲဒါမိန်းကလေးဝတ်တာလည်း kanban ပဲယောက်ျားလေးဝတ်တာလည်း kanban ပဲ in our language we call paso, right?
Yeah.
For the place that the men wear. For the woman, we call longchi, right? So how about the blouse? How do we call that? So who shape on my what new to me in you?
ဂျင်းပုံအင်
အခုခေတ်ကတော့ဆိုရင်ဘုံပေါ့ဟိုအရင်တော့ဆိုရင်ဘုံပေါ့လားမဟုတ်ဘူးဘလို့အင်ကြီးကိုခေါ်
ရင်စီလား
ဖြစ်ပြီးလို့အင်ကြီးကိုပြောရတယ်
ဘလို့အင်ကြီးလဲဆိုတော့မင်းသမီးတွေမှာဝတ်တဲ့အင်ကြီးတွေ့လားမင်းသမီးတွေမှာတို့နောက်က
ဒီစကကိုင်းနဲ့
ဟုတ်တယ်ဒီလိုကောက်လေးအဲ့လိုမျိုးဘလို့ခေါ်လဲ
နန်းတွင်းဦးဆောင်ပြော
နန်းတွင်းဝတ်ဆောင်ဟုတ်တယ်နန်းတွင်းဝတ်ဆောင်ကဝတ်တယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်အကြီးမင်းသမီးတွေဝတ်တယ်ကွာအဲ့ဒီမှာဆိုတော့အပေါ်တဲ့အင်ကြီးလေ
ဟုတ်
ဒီအပေါ်
တင်တိုင်းအင်ကြီးလဲ
Is it like cloudအင်ကြီး
yes yes ခရောင်အင်ကြီးလို့လည်းခေါ်တယ်နောက်ထိုင်မသိန်းအင်ကြီးလို့ခေါ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မှာဆိုတော့
ထိုင်ထိုင်
ခရောင်အင်ကြီးလို့ခေါ်တယ်အောက်ကထမင်ကိုကြားချက်လို့ခေါ်တယ်အဲ့အနောက်ကသူရှူရောင်သားတွဲကြီးပါတယ်ကွာဇန်းချောင်းတွဲနဲ့ပါအောင်အဲ့ထမင်ကိုကြားလို့ခေါ်တယ်
ထမိန်စားပေါ့
အဲ့ဒါကိုကြားတယ်ဗလာထမင်လားမသိအဲ့လိုခေါ်တာဒီတိုင်းပဲပတ်ထားဆိုတော့ကွာအဲ့လိုထမင်ဆိုဗလာထမင်နဲ့နောက်ကခရောင်အင်ကြီးဒါမှမဟုတ်ထိုင်မသိန်းအင်ကြီးလို့ခေါ်တယ်ဘယ်လိုမျိုးယောက်ျားလေးတွေဝတ်တဲ့ပစိုးကြောင့်ဘယ်လိုခေါ်လဲဟိုးရင်တော့ယောက်ျားလေးတွေဝတ်တယ်
လုံးကြီးပစိုးလုံး
တောင်းရှည်
တောင်ရှိရဲ့Aga is right about that တောင်ရှိပစိုးလို့ခေါ်တယ်အချိန်မှာဟိုအဲ့ပစိုးအရှိမှာအဲ့ပစိုးမျိုးဒီခုခေတ်ပစိုးရအောင်မယူရှင်းဘူးလေအချိန်မှာထုံးကြီးပဲဟုတ်တော့
တိုင်းချစ်တစ်တစ်
အဲ့ဒါတောင်ရှိဟိုသူတို့သားတွေဝတ်တဲ့ပစိုးပါအခုခုခေတ်သူတို့သားတွေဝတ်လို့ရှင်းပြတာ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်
အဲ့ဒါဆိုတောင်ရှိလို့ခေါ်ရဲ့တောင်ရှိပစိုးအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ကျွန်တော်ဒီအဆင့်တစ်စားယူပြပြတာဆိုဒီဟိုဆိုဘယ်လိုခေါ်လဲတောင်းမှဟိုပေါင်းသွားတဲ့ခါကျတော့
မောင်းချက်တီကောင်း
yes မောင်းချက်တွေခေါင်းပေါင်းလို့ခေါ်တယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့အမျိုးသားတွေအပေါ်ဝတ်ရတဲ့ဟာကိုကြတော့ jacket ကိုကြတော့
တိုက်ပုံ
တိုက်ပုံလို့ခေါ်တယ်အဲ့လိုပဲပြီးတော့တိုက်ပုံရဲ့အောက်ကဝေးရတဲ့အင်ဂျီကိုကြတော့
ပေါ်လန်ကရုံးလို့ခေါ်
yes လေကလုံးအင်ဂျီဒါမှမဟုတ်ရှင်ကော်လန်ကလုံးအင်ဂျီလို့ခေါ်တယ် adjustment နော်အဲ့တော့အမျိုးသမီးအဲ့ရဲ့အမျိုးသမီးတွေကဒိုးသမီးတွေပဲကြည့်ပါဒိုးသမီးတွေကအဲ့အောက်ကကောက်ကောင်အင်ဂျီအောက်ကနေတစ်ထက်ရှိသေးတယ်အဲ့ဒါဘာလို့ခေါ်
ရှင်းက
yes ရင်ကန်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ရင်ကြီးလို့ခေါ်တယ်နော်အဲ့ကျဲရှင်မှာလည်းအဲ့လိုအများကြီးရှိတယ်ကွာအဲ့လိုအရှိအခေါ်ပေါ်တယ်သူတို့စီမှာလည်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးပဲဒါလည်းသူတို့ရဲ့ traditional dress ပေါ့သူတို့ဒါလည်း Malaysia နဲ့ Indonesia right Indonesia ရလို့ပေါ့ဒါထိုင်တဲ့သူတို့ကလည်းခေါင်းပေါင်းကြီးဆိုအဲ့ပစိုးနဲ့ဆင်ပြီးဆုံးလို့ဒါလည်းပါတိတ်ဆောင်
ချက်မြမပို့လာ
ညီမပို့လာတယ်ဟုတ်တယ် okay အဲ့တော့လည်း it's quite similar to Thai right and then Thai နဲ့ Malaysia နဲ့ Thai သူတို့ဒီရွေးအောင်ဆောင်တယ်လို့မျိုးနေတယ် okay အခုရမယ်နော်ဒီအခေါ်ဝါလေး
ဟုတ်
okay so number 2 answer the questions where have the teenagers in picture 1 just have been so where are they there is a staircase and so how do you think where are they
they are somewhere they are in somewhere
huh how do you think
ကြားတဲ့နေရာတနေရာ
maybe at the temple right temple လို့နေရာမျိုးဘုရားကျောင်းလို့နေရာမျိုး right so temple yes so how about what's the location formal or informal so how do you think so as they are wearing formal clothes we can say they are in formal occasion right
yes teacher
so in our country where do we wear our traditional clothes
no oh okay ဘုန်းကြီးကျောင်းဘူး
monastery yes we have to wear our traditional clothes when we have to go to the monastery and is there any other occasion
yeah
Pagoda. Yes
and sometimes the wedding
at the wedding yes occasion right so the wedding and monastery pagoda so is there any other place and is there any other occasion that we have to wear our traditional clothes
invitation
what I think
donation
donation okay donation yes is that all
yes teacher
how about graduation ceremony
yeah
at the government university right they we have to wear the traditional clothes when we have to attend the graduation ceremony right so that
right,
kind of situation huh
right teacher I said right you're right yeah
so at that such kind of formal situation we have to wear our traditional dress right okay so we'll look at use of English so compound adjective I said we already have learned about compound adjective in book 8 so do you still remember what are compound adjectives Can you tell me examples? Compound adjective, compound nouns. We have learned already in the book 8. Hello, compound adjective. Can you give me some examples about compound adjective? It's kind of revision because it's in
long nails.
long nails, yes. And
And best friend. Hello, teacher.
yes,
Best friend.
best friend is a compound noun. It's not compound adjective. It has to be the adjective. Like short sleeve, ankle length, knee length, high heel, hardly
Teacher,
pattern.
how about 3
color.
hour? Oh no, it's compound noun, sorry.
So give me some examples of compound adjective apart from these words. Okay, so I'll tell you one thing. Yes, good looking. Good looking. Like old fashioned. Old fashioned, good looking.
How about like hardworking?
Yes, hardworking.
Hardworking.
It is really hardworking, so that is an adjective, correct. Hardworking.
Okay. How about mind reading?
Huh?
Mind reading.
Mind reading. Can we use this as an adjective?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So if we can use it as an adjective, it is okay. Yes, well known. Mind reading. It's kind of like mind reading. Yeah, I think we can use this as an adjective. So is there any more words? I got that well known, yes. Like well informed, yes, honey, correct. Good-hearted, Susan, yes, correct. Any more? Smartly dressed. Smartly dressed. Actually, honey, it's a phrase, right? Dress smartly, smartly dressed. So that is kind of like phrase. Actually, it's not compound adjective. Sharp eyes.
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Eyes is compound noun, Susan. It's a noun, right? It's not adjective.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah, I'm sorry.
Teacher.
Yes, Susan.
teacher. သမီးရှင်မှာမိုးရတားချင်းကို line ခဏခဏကြာနေ teacher
ရတယ်သမီးရတယ်
သမီးထောက်သွားရင်ခေါ်ရင်မရှိပါလေဆို teacher ပြောရင်
okay, okay,သမီးရတယ် Short temper, yes. Well dressed, yes. Easygoing, yes. Ice cold, it has to be made to ICED, iced, right? Iced cold, yes, correct. Cold-hearted, yes. Skin tight, skin tight. I'm not sure about skin tight. Maybe we can use it as an adjective. Homemade, middle homemade is compound noun, it's not compound adjective. Homemade cookies, yes, it's an adjective. Sorry, middle, you can use it as a compound adjective. Homemade cookies, yes. World famous, okay, you can use. Never ending, firstborn child, yes. Mind blowing, yes. So that's it, right? Okay, so these are compound adjectives. So now you can call your memories what are compound adjectives, right? So we'll move to number 3. Write the name of an item of clothing which each of the following compound adjective could describe. For example, like short sleeve shirt. So you have to think of a noun that can go well with these compound adjectives. Okay? And after that, I'll ask you guys. Okay? So do it, number 3. You have to think appropriate noun that can go well with these compound adjectives, but it has to be an item of clothing, okay? Just like the shirt in the example sentence. So have you finished?
Not yet, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, not yet. Okay, then I'll wait for a while. Hey, Justin, are you there?
Hello.
Anissa, are you there?
No, teacher.
Nilale, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Aka, are you there?
Teacher, I'm there.
Hello, hello.
Okay. Painter, what are you saying?
Teacher မေးပြမလို့ပါမင်းကရှိတယ်လို့ပြောတာ I'm there.
And Metu saying, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. And Sumo, you are there, right? Tita,
Yes,
is your connection okay?
teacher သမီးကိုခေါ်လိုက်တာ
Yes. Connection ရလားသမီးစစ်ကြည့်လား
ဟုတ် မကောင်းစကောင်းတရှယ်
ကောင်းတာ okay ခုနကတည်းကအိမ်စာပေးထားတာမသိလိုက်မှာဆိုတော့တစ်ခါထပ်ပြောမယ်နော်ဟိုကထိနေထိုက်လားမသိသိလိုက်မှာမဟုတ်စမ်းဟွာလေ
ဟုတ် teacher
6.8လေ6.8မဟုတ်ချာကျွန်တော်မနေ့က group work လုပ်တဲ့ဥစ္စာလေးအဲ့ဒါ topic ကလွဲသွားတယ်မနေ့ကရေးတာတွေကောင်းသွား narrative writing တွေပဲဖြစ်နေတော့အဲ့ဒါကိုချက်ကိုပြန်ရေးပြီးလို့ပြောထားတယ် number 5စာမျက်နှာ56 number 5 6.8 workbook
ဟုတ် teacher
အဲ့ဒါကိုဒီချက်ကိုအင်္ဂါနေ့ပို့ပေးနော် homework
ဟုတ် teacher
okay
Yes, teacher, I'm done.
I'm done okay so I will start with you Sumo so can you tell me the phrases how did you use number 2 Sumo you have to tell your answer to me
Yes, teacher.
so ankle length
teacher ဟိုလေတမီးကအပေါ်ကစာပိုက်ဟာရေးထားတာရလားတချို့ဟာ Hello
yes to me
တမီးကအပေါ်က paragraph တဲ့တချို့စကားလုံးတွေသုံးထားတယ်မရဘူး
yeah it's okay yeah it's okay so ankle length
trousers
trousers okay knee length
Kamban
ဟမ်
Kamban အပေါ်က paragraph တဲ့ဟာ KAMBEN
kanban okay kanban how about high heel
sandals
high
Hello?
heel sandals okay I think high heel shoe is more appropriate right
okay
so how about highly pattern
I'm not sure about that တမီးကတော့ဘာမှမbiết
ရေးထားပါ highly pattern အစင်လေးပါကျွန်တော်ညာအဝါရေးထားအစင်တော်တော်များအစင်ရှုပ်ရှုပ်အဲ့လိုမျိုး highly pattern the phrase are more like highly pattern dress we can use like that so how about brightly color
okay number 6 ka brightly colored
I think
scarf
go.
scarf
yes
okay brightly colored scarf okay so
How about
knit?
dresses, teacher?
Huh?
How about dresses? Can we put dresses? Brightly
Sure.
colored dresses.
Of course you can
Okay.
so Susan
Oh yes, teacher.
okay tell me your phrases
About what, teacher?
up to 6
Excuse me?
2 up to 6 sorry 2
Oh,
up to
2
6
up to 6. Okay, so ankle length pants, knee length skirts, high heel shoes, tightly patterned dresses, brightly colored glasses.
okay brightly colored glasses right
Yes, teacher.
okay so how about Tinita?
nicht land skirt
Yes, got
yeah ankle land skirt but
got or
Kind of.
longi. You can also use longi, right? Ankle length longi.
long gì đâu vậy thì
Yes, longi. Or yes, you can use skirt for both of the phrase. It's okay. So how about 4?
high heel shoe
High heel shoes.
highly patterned highly patterned dresses
Dress, yes, highly patterned dresses. Brightly colored.
brightly colored highlight brightly colored highlight
No, you have to use it with item of clothing. So you have to express the item of clothing by using these ones. So it has to be a clothing item.
colored hair
Hmm?
brightly colored hair
Hair.
yeah
No, it has to be clothing, Tainai. Something you can wear.
brightly colored trouser
Trouser, okay. So, Metu, how about Metu?
Anton learned jeans and
Yes.
Neil learned sunburn, high heel shoe, highly patterned wallpaper, brightly colored dress.
Okay. So, it is okay to tell.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So tell us your favorite.
Again, length pants, knee length skirts, high heel shoes, highly patterned dresses, brightly colored dresses.
Okay. Thank you. Jason.
Ankle-length trouser, knee-length dress, and high-heeled shoes, and highly patterned headdress, and brightly colored buttons.
Okay. Nilele. Nilele. Nilele, you have to tell your phrases. Nilele, are you there? Okay. So how about Thailand Tom?
Yes, teacher. So, ankle length trousers and knee length shorts and high heeled shoes, highly patterned pants, and brightly colored hat.
Okay, thank you. Honey.
Yes, sir. Ankle length pant, knee length skirt, high heeled boot, and highly patterned dress, brightly colored shirt.
Okay, thank you. So Aga.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Ankle length dress, needle length skirt, high heel shoe, highly patterned shirt, brightly colored headdress.
Okay. Take it in.
Hello. Ankle length pants,
Yes.
knee length dresses,
Okay.
and high heeled Crocs.
High heel.
Crocs.
Cross.
Yes,
What is that?
it's CROCS Crocs.
C-R-O-C. You mean, is that a brand?
Yes, kind of.
Okay. So how about 5?
Highly patterned
Highly patterned. Hay doesn't be white.
shirt,
Brightly colored.
brightly colored jeans.
ခုမှစဉ်းစားပြီးပြောနေဟုတ်တယ်မဆက်ခဏကြီးခိုင်းတော့ဘာလို့နာမသိနေလဲငါ့
No, I'm writing. I just don't know about the highly patterned.
pattern ဆိုတော့အစပေါ်ကအစင်နေပါလို့ပြောအဲ့ pattern ပေါ်ထား pattern သူ့ရဲ့အစင်ကိုပြောတာ Okay, so we'll move to everyone has finished, right? So we'll move to number 4, right? They write a description of what the people in picture 2 are wearing. So you have to give the description for the people in picture 2. So you have the outlines here. So remember to describe the color, mention any particular features like with the collar, pocket, button down the front, like that. And use combine adjective where you can. So you have to give the description of what the people are wearing in picture 2 based on these facts. Okay? So I'll give you like 5 minutes for that.
ကျဲဟို picture လေးပြပေးပါသူစောက်
Okay, I will show.
ကဲဘယ်နှမိနစ်ပြီးမှာမရှင်း
5
ဘူး
minutes.
5 minutes.
Yes,
Okay.
5 minutes. So you have to write the colors and everything they are wearing in the picture. Even the
Yes,
kids.
number 3ကအခုလေးပြောလိုက်တဲ့ဟာတွေသုံးပြောရေးပေးရအောင်
Number?
မဟုတ်ဘူး compound adjective သုံးပြီး
Yes. If as much as you can, use the compound adjective to describe the color or the style here.
Okay.
Okay, Milele, I got the answers from Viber. I think you can talk, right? Okay.
Teacher, hello.
Yes.
The picture တုံးကဝတ်အဲ့ဒီယောက်ျားနှစ်ယောက်ဝတ်တာလေလေအဲ့ဒီအပေါ်ကဟာကိုဘယ်လိုခေါ်လဲ black
blue police or do I white shirt with blue button is required. So white shirt လို့ပြောထားတယ်ဒီမှာ
shirt
ordinary shirt. But if the ceremony is an important one, a white shirt with gold buttons. So they are wearing that one, right? White shirt with gold buttons here. So you don't even need to think very much, right? So it has been mentioned in the passage. So have you finished? Have you finished?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Not yet. Not yet, right?
Almost done, teacher. Almost done.
Okay.
Done, teacher.
Done. So everyone, have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I'll start with Susan.
Susan here. Did you call me?
Huh?
Did you call my name? No, right?
Yes. I
Oh,
call
yeah.
you.
Oh, okay. I have to describe the both pictures, right?
Yes.
So in the picture number 1, I can see their brightly colored clothes are inspiring me to wear also like my traditional clothes. And those highly patterned saput, or I don't know how to pronounce that, Kevin, makes me feel like I want to wear it so much because they're so inspirational. And they seem enjoying like wearing their traditional clothes, and they're so delighted to wear those. And for the picture number 2, I probably think that this is a family picture, since you can see 2 men and 2 women, and also the little boy. The little boy isn't wearing traditional clothes or something, but for the behind, it's very, very, how can I say, formal to see those in these traditional dresses. I think picture number 1 and picture number 2, I think their traditional clothes are the same, in my opinion. Those kibaya long sleeves blouses are actually reminded me of one of my mom's clothes that she wore when she was in university, and I still have those. That's kind of cool. And another thing is the man that wearing on their hat called udang. I think it's also kind of like same as our traditional clothes, because in us we also wear those headdresses and some sort of thing. This is pretty formal, and I'm so delighted to see other cultures' traditional clothes, since they are very inspirational. Thank you.
Okay. So Susan, can you call next one?
I would like to call Nylin Hunche.
Okay, Nana.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready yet.
No, you have to ready. You have to be
I'm
ready.
almost ready, yeah.
Almost ready. Then just tell as much as you finish. It's okay.
Okay. So I'll just go for like, okay, the colors. Okay. So in the picture number 2, the men are wearing long sleeved coats, and I think they are, yeah, white color, and the kid is wearing a, wait,
Yes, and to continue.
okay, so the kid is wearing a, how can I say, the dark blue colored shirt and jeans, short, how can I say, ankle length shorts, and he's wearing shoes. And for the women, they are wearing, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, you can only say a blouse, right? With long sleeve. You don't need to use their
Yeah.
traditional, names. You can just use blouse with long sleeve.
Okay, blouse with long sleeve blouse, and I think that's it, right? Only picture number 2.
You just finish up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So now can you pick out next one?
He doesn't.
Hey, doesn't.
Okay, so the first man is wearing a long sleeve white shirt. Wait, picture 1 or picture 2?
Picture 2. Actually, we only have to mention picture 2
Yeah.
only.
And like something on his head, I don't know the name of. And like knee length longi. And the woman is like wearing long sleeve blouse and ankle length longi. And the kid is wearing some, like, I don't know.
Dark blue sport shirt.
Yeah.
And knee
Dark blue
length
sport shirt
jeans.
and knee length jeans.
And
the
he is
woman,
also wearing a belt, right?
yes, and he's wearing like, what is it called? And high heeled shoes or something.
High heel?
I don't know.
Just shoes, right?
Yeah, just use, I guess.
Or boots, or maybe sneakers. We can see.
Yeah, the woman behind him is wearing long sleeve blouse and long ankle length longi.
Mm-hmm.
And the man next to her is wearing short sleeve shirt and almost ankle length longi.
Mm-hmm. So that's it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So Peter, can you pick up one? Next?
Aka.
Aka.
So both of the pictures, they are dressing similar, I think.
Oh, wait. You're doing this one, right? So you only have to mention about people in picture 2 only.
Oh my
I
god.
also
Okay.
recognize that Susan also mentioned the people in picture 1, right? Actually, we have to focus on picture 2.
Oh, okay.
Anisha, what did you say?
I'll tell you later, okay?
Okay, so picture 2, right? The both old men are wearing white knee-length traditional shirts and colorful headdress, and they were a kind of longi, one from the waist to ankle, and the woman wearing colorful waistland blouse and another kind of longi again, and the kid is wearing a black shirt and a short jean and a sneaker, I think. And the woman's put on high heel shoes, and the men's with slip-on shoes, maybe slip-on shoes.
Mm-hmm. Slippers,
like
maybe.
yeah, slippers. So that's all right.
That's all. Okay, thank you then. And so Aka, can you pick up next?
I want to call Naruto again.
나는
Why? Wait to that.
Betul.
And the man wears colorful knee-length carbon and under his subboot and a white shirt with green pattern. And the man also wears udan. And the kids wear dark blue shirt and short jeans. The woman wears long sleek locks, and they also wear a tight-fitting piece of material around their boys. Is it
okay? Is your connection okay?
Okay, a little bit okay.
A little bit okay then. So you can talk, right?
Okay. In picture to the two men with white shirt with a gold pattern, while Kevin time in the center word at the other. The two men were white and pink long sleeve lazy blouse with lazy blouse and camera with cap band wore necklace. They was a very pretty. The little boy wore a silver clothes and gym plants. That's all.
That's all. Okay, thank you, Louise. So can you choose next one?
Okay, let me interrupt, please. May I interrupt?
Yes.
So like the show, Nay Nwe Honey, she said she left because of her computer problem.
You mean Honey left, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay then. Okay, so Jason, what are you calling?
Any time.
Anytime. Okay.
Oh, yes, teacher. There are 5 people in the second picture. Maybe they are family or not, but there are two women and two men with a little child. A man who a bit taller than another man is wearing white shirt, gold button, but a short hand. And also he is wearing highly black color cambia. Another man is wearing a white shirt with long hand, and he is also wearing high colorful cambia. And all of they are wearing a black shoe, maybe slipper or boot, but they all wearing the same color of their shoe. And a woman wearing a glass is wearing a white long sleeve lacy blouse with orange cambia. And another woman is wearing a light orange color with a long sleeve lacy blouse with blue cambia. A little child is wearing blue black t-shirt and sky blue trouser, and he is also wearing a blue boot. That's all, DJ.
Okay, so that I have noticed that you use this one trousers, right? Actually, it is pants, right? It's not trouser. And I also want to point out that the man who is wearing is short sleeve. You have to use short sleeve, not shorthand. Shorthand is like that, right? Yes, like shorthand. So you are talking about their body, right? So that is why you have to use short sleeve and long sleeve, not shorthand, long hand. Okay.
You said him. Short him.
And then short sleeve right here. Okay, I'll show you. Short sleeve. Short sleeve.
Oh,
now this one is short sleeve and this one is long sleeve. အဲ့ဒါကျွန်တော်လက်တို့လည်းရှိခေါ်တာ။အဲ့တော့လက်တို့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် short sleeve လို့ခေါ်တယ်ကွာ။လက်တွေဆိုရင် long sleeve လို့ခေါ်တယ်။ So လက်ပြတ်ဆိုလို့ sleeveless လို့ခေါ်တယ်။
short sleeve shirt ပေါ့ဟုတ်
ရမလားသမီး
ဟုတ်တော့ ဟုတ်ရပါပြီ teacher
ဒါမှနော်ကျွန်တော် sleeve ကိုသုံးမယ် sleeve ကကျွန်တော်လက်တို့လက်ရှိကိုခွဲရအောင်လက်တို့ဆိုရင် short sleeve လက်ရှိဆိုရင် long sleeve လက်ပြဆိုရင် sleeveless လို့ပြောတယ်ဒါမှနော်
ဟုတ် teacher ကြည့်စအော်ကျေးဇူး teacher
Stephen, yeah.
It's a second like the men are wearing like a white t-shirt and a gold with a gold buttons and high pattern.
Stephen.
Yes.
အမေကလည်းနည်းနည်းတိုးနေတယ်နည်းကျေပြီးလို့ရမှာအဲ့
Teacher, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. In the second picture, the two men are wearing a white shirt with a gold buttons and highly patterned camber, highly patterned campers and like hoodans. And the women are wearing long sleeve, blouse with skin color, and the another woman is wearing a white color. And camber is brightly colored and also belts. And four of them are wearing like a slipper with a black color, and they are the same, I think. And in front of them, the boy is wearing like modern blue black t-shirts and jeans pants and also shoe. That's all, Chair.
Okay. So Jason and Tinta says black blue, right? So actually we can say this color as dark blue. Or net right? Net is a dark blue color, yeah. So black blue
a dark blue teacher
Yes, dark blue. So that is compound adjective, right? Dark blue color. This is dark blue and this is light blue, right? Yeah, right? Okay. Okay, so you have to call next one to me.
Tutumo.
Yes, teacher. So in picture 2, the women are wearing the highly patterned cambrian and the colors are yellow and white. And also they are wearing angle length cambrian. The men are wearing brightly colored coats and the knee-length cambrian. They are also wearing a wooden and glasses. The little boy is wearing a dark blue colored t-shirt and knee-length jeans. Yes, teacher.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay, so I think everyone has finished except Nulele, right? So Nulele says she can talk. So Nulele, you have to send your answer to me on Viber, okay? Okay, so I think everyone has finished, right?
yes teacher
So we'll move to. So is there any other usage that you don't know or that you want to ask me?
teacher I have pattern high pattern is pattern
So this is highly better, right? These are highly better. As better as your ascent, highly better. So ascent highly better.
ဟုတ် teacher ရပြီ teacher ဒါ
So we can say these are highly patterned support, right? We can say like that. So အမေဝတ်တာမျိုးမှာပေါ့ပါလေဟိုပန်းထိုးတွေလေခုနပိုင်းမျိုးသမီးဆိုများဝတ်တဲ့ပန်းထိုးတွေလေအိမ်မှာအမေဝတ်တယ်မှာhighly patterned လို့ပြောရ highly patterned clothes အဲ့တော့
ပြဟိုဘောပဲဟိုပါလေဟိုဘယ်လိုခေါ်လဲအင်ဒိုနီးရှားပါတိတ်တွေရောအဲ့ highly pattern
highly patterned ပြောလို့ရ yes you can use okay so we will move to number 5 now number 5 we have finished that one so we will move to number 6 speaking so think of a formal occasion which you or a member of your family attended and describe what you or they wore. So this time you have to think of yourself or one of your family member attending a ceremony. So You have to tell me back what they are wearing or what you are wearing on this occasion. So you have to write notes, and after that you have to share with your classmates.
Okay, teacher.
I'll give you only 3 minutes for that, okay? Because it is only speaking activity.
Teacher, coloring was like described here. Teacher, coloring was here.
Yes, of course. So if you didn't wear a traditional dress for any occasion, you can think about your mother, what they are wearing for that ceremony.
Teacher, it's just imagine, right?
Imagine เรา想လို့အပြစ်မှာအဲ့တော့အိမ်မှာအမေအပြင်သွားရမလားအဲ့လိုပွဲမှာလေမိမတော်နေပါတော့အနေတော့သွားကြမှာဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့လိုသွားလို့ရှင်သူတို့ဘာလို့ဝတ်ဆောင်လဲအောင်နည်းစဉ်းစားရုပ်ပြင်လိုက် You don't need to imagine right ဒါမှမဟုတ်ကိုဖုန်းကြီးတောင်းနေပါသွားရင်တော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးဝတ်တယ်မလားမိမဝတ်ဆောင်ပါအဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုရှင်ကိုဘာဝတ်လဲဆောင်စဉ်းစားလို့ရှင်ဟုတ် And don't forget that it has to be a formal occasion, no other occasions. For example, like a wedding ceremony.
Teacher, so I have a question.
Yes.
So in the exam, will be speaking test or something?
I don't think so. There will be only listening and writing and reading.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. But I'll confirm it next week, okay?
Teacher, မြန်မာအင်္ဂလိပ်ကိုကြတော့ဘယ်လိုပြောရမလဲရှင်ပုံးလို့ပဲရေးလိုက်ရမှာမြန်မာအင်္ဂလိပ်ကို describe လုပ်တဲ့ချက်အဲ့ဒါဘယ်လိုပြောရမလဲရှင်ပုံးလို့ပဲရေးလိုက်ရမှာ
Yes. Or you can also use a traditional blouse with like long sleeve, right? Phil, have you finished? I think 3 minutes is out now.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I will start with the boys this time. Aga. Aga, are you done?
Hello, yes.
Okay, so can you tell us?
Yes, in last 3 months, I was attending a wedding, maybe, and I wore a red short collar and long sleeve shirt and a red logie and a
That's all, right?
Kadiba shoe. That's all, right? Yes.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay then. So that is what you wear for a wedding ceremony, right?
Yes, yes.
So how about the colors? How about the pattern? How about the colors?
The
What color is
colors are like red, the red logie and the red.
Red logie and the red shirt, really?
Yeah, the red long sleeves short collar
The red
shirt.
long sleeve shirt and the red logie. Actually, it's the suit, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Teacher, where are we now?
Huh?
Media, teacher.
Okay. Actually, Aka is presenting what he is wearing, what he was wearing for a wedding ceremony last 3 months.
And the shoe was like armor slipper, Kadiba.
Kadiba slippers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. So you can choose next one now.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
doesn't.
Okay. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. Are you there? He doesn't.
He left, teacher.
He doesn't. Miss you, Aka.
Oh,
So
91.
do I, teacher.
Then it's on there. 91 is your turn.
Okay, teacher. So about 1 year ago, I was also attending a wedding ceremony, and I was wearing blue color long sleeve color, yeah, gray color, yeah, gray color ankle length pants, and I was wearing sneakers. Yeah, that's it, I think.
So actually, you wear a formal style in Western style, not our traditional style, right? Because you are wearing not the suit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So can you just make one now?
Yes. Jason.
Last years ago, when my parents donated curtain, and I wore a light blue, like Myanmar traditional clothes, and a long streak and like short with traditional blouse and like deep length and highly patterned tapping. And I wore a dark blue shoe too. That's all, Chip.
Yes. Okay. So can you just make one?
Today in Thai.
Anytime.
Hello, teacher. How?
Yes.
I don't remember what is that. What the year my mom wore that dress, but my mom wore red long steep lacy blouse with a lacy knitted tape in Chinese occasion, and also wearing some jewelry, and she wore a lady shoe. That's what it is.
Lady shoes. Okay. Okay. So can you choose the last one as the time is almost up now?
Susan, teacher.
Susan.
I'm the last one, right?
Yes.
Oh my god. Why me though, anyway? I write a lot. So Okay, thank you. So, our traditions have tons of formal occasions. A formal occasion is marked by the Illusory ceremony, like plus it can also be serious or official occasions. Back to the topic, I would like to present about one of the ceremony I attended like a few months ago. It was a karate occasion. Our family members wear traditional clothing for the boys, like me, like my dad and my brother. They have to wear a long sleeve, like long longi, which we call it baso, and long sleeves formal shirts. And if I have to describe the color, it is bright blue, which described as a blue sky. For me and my mom, we have to wear a highly patterned longis, which is so itchy and so annoying for me, and a gorgeous short sleeves blouses. As the color, we're same as our dad and brother because of course we are like family, you know, we wear the same thing. And it was pretty fun, but except for the fact that longi was very itchy and it's too shiny bling bling, so I don't really like it. But for the rest, I enjoy it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here as the time is almost up. So it is is there any questions for today's lesson?
No,
Teacher.
No teacher. Okay, so we'll discuss about exam next week and we have homework. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
Bye.
so bye and
Thank
see
you.
you next week. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye.